In this session, we're asked to find a solution to the following. We're given an arena football field, we're given an NFL football field, and we're given a Canadian football field, and we're asked to convert each to square yards and then from square yards to acres. First, we'll just start off with the fact that 3,097,640 square yards is equal to 640 acres. So first we'll take the NFL, and with the NFL we'll find the square yardage. So before we find the square yardage, I'm actually going to convert 53 and 1/3 yards to an improper fraction. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 53, and I'm going to add 1, and I'm going to put that back over 3. So that would be the same as 160 over 3 yards. And in order to find the square yardage, I'm simply going to multiply 100 times 160 over 3. All right, and I'm just going to pull up the calculator here. So I have 100 times 160 divided by 3. And we're going to round to the nearest hundreds. So I have 5,333.33 square yards. Next, we're going to convert square yards to acres. So we have 5,333.33 yards. But I'm actually going to write it out this way. If I multiply 100 times 160, I have 16,000 divided by 3 square yards. And I'm going to multiply that by the unit fraction. So I'm going to put square yards in the denominator, and I'm going to put acre in the numerator. So that conversion once again is 3,097,640 yards is equal to 640 acres. So once I multiply, the unit of yards are going to cancel. So I'm simply just going to pull out the calculator once again. So that's 16,000 times 640. Right, and that gives us 10,240,000. I'm going to divide that by, and I'm going to use a set of parentheses. I'm going to multiply 3 times 3,097,640. We're going to round to the nearest hundreds, so we get 1.10 acres. Right, we're going to do the same thing for the Canadian Football League. Their playing field, so to find the area in square yards, we're simply going to multiply 110 times 65. So I believe we should have 7,150 square yards. Next, we're going to find the area in acres. All right, so we have 7,150 square yards. Okay, we're going to multiply that by our unit fraction. So we're going to put square yards in the denominator, acres in the numerator. So again, that conversion is 640 acres is 3,097,640 yards. So we're going to multiply 7150 times 640. We're going to divide that by 3,097,640. And we have 1.48 acres. And lastly, we're going to do the same thing to the arena football field. I'm going to convert 28 1/3 yards to an improper fraction. So that's 85 thirds. So now in order to find the the area in yards square, we're simply going to multiply 50 times 85 thirds. So we have 50 times 85, which is 4250. We're going to divide by 3. And we have 1,416.67 square yards. Now we're going to find the area in acres. So I'm going to write this out as 4,250 divided by 3 square yards, times our unit fraction. So we're going to put square yards in the denominator, acres in the numerator. So again, that conversion is 640 to 3,097,640. So I'm going to multiply 4,250 times 640. And we're going to divide that by, and I'm going to use a set of parentheses, 3 times 3,097,640. And if we were to round to the nearest hundreds, we get 0.29 acres. All right, so if we go back for the NFL, we have